Hello friends, and also, hello, enemies? Here we have a box. The Schrodinger's box of action figures. So a while ago, Four Horsemen Studios announced that they would be doing a Mysteries of Mythoss blind box. So each box purchased would include 2 figures. One would be from a list of chase figures, and we'll get to that in a minute. The other would be a newer figure. Honestly, probably figures that they've overproduced a little bit. That's the theory anyway. But I don't know, it's kind of a fun idea. It's a good way to maybe get some figures that you didn't have before. As we've covered before on this channel, I am a lover of blind boxes, especially if they contain tiny unicorns. So anyway, about the chase figure, I think that is kind of the thing that most people are looking forward to in their boxes, because they're older figures, they're rarer figures, but the chase figure can either be one of 14 characters that were done as a small reissue run, so they're not the original figures, they're reissues. But there's also a chance that the chase figure will be just a non-reissue old figure that they found lying around or whatever. So since I am such a fan of Mythic Legion, since I like blind boxes, and there are some figures I missed out on that I hope to get, we went ahead and ordered a box. Honestly, I typically don't have great luck with these, so I'm not expecting anything fantastic, but I am eager to see what it is. And if it's something I have already or something I don't particularly want, then there is a big community of selling and trading, so I'll probably look into that. But hopefully it's something that I've been wanting, something that I've been looking out for, maybe. So let's go ahead and see. I've done blind box unboxings on this channel before. Not often, because I actually don't get blind boxes that often. And when I do, they don't get very many views. I understand, it's okay. Alright, let's see here. Oh, interesting. I don't know what this guy is. He's very colorful. I don't recall him. And then oh my god. This is funny. You know what is hilarious? This is the one figure that I hoped that we didn't get, because this is a figure that we have already. We have the original version of her. Yep, see, we've got her right here. This is the original version. This is the reissue. It is interesting though, there's some definite differences. The old one is a lot more weathered. The colors are a bit more dull. Definitely more weathering on her chest plate for sure. The sword looks lighter and larger on the original one. The decos are placed differently. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, so full disclosure, to be honest, I had never opened this one because she was worth kind of a lot. I don't know if that's changed with her reissue in this form. And I was always kind of humming and hawing about opening her up because, like, it's always in the back of my mind, what if I need money for something? What can I sell? You know, like many Americans, I'm only one medical emergency away from total bankruptcy. So I just hadn't opened her yet. And now I have this one. So I have 2. I don't need 2. I don't want 2. I want to get rid of 1 for sure. But do I want to get rid of the original one? Or do I want to get rid of the new one? A question for the ages. But yeah, there are some marked differences. It is kind of a bummer that I got her when she was like the one figure I didn't want to get because I already had her. But that's kind of the game you play with blind boxes, and like I said, I'm not typically very lucky in this field. This guy though, I have no idea who this is. He's got wings. This is one of the newer figures because she was one of the old ones. Gotta be honest, don't love him. Don't love him. I mean, you guys know me, I'm kind of a Four Horsemen simp. I like most of the things they do. There are some characters what I could completely do without. Unfortunately, this is one of them. I like the wings. The wings could be cool, but not a big fan of this guy. It just looks, is it like a tribute to He-Man or something? I'm gonna look this up. I'm not a He-Man fan. I was too young for He-Man. Okay, I looked it up and I knew it. I was right. This was inspired by, a He-Man figure. Stratos, who I guess was a bird person. Stratos? Like I said, I don't know anything about He-Man. It was way before my time. I never really got into it. But a lot of the other toy people I follow are way into He-Man. Like, to a nearly obsessive degree. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. A lot of the other toy people I follow are super into He-Man. So I feel like kind of a lost little duckling in that regard because I don't follow it at all. I'm just not a fan of the He-Man style. Do like that he has wings. I don't think we have any any wings. We have a vampire character that has wings, but I think that that is the only winged creature that we have. So yep, this is what we got in the blind box. TBH, very disappointing, but I should have known. I should have known because, yeah, whenever I get a blind box, it's usually something like the opposite of what I was looking for, or it's a dupe that I already have, or something like that. I'm going to take these to Patrick and see what he says, and I'm going to bet you guys that he's going to say something like, I told you we shouldn't have done this, but you wanted them. You love Legion so much. And you know what? He'll probably be right. So unfortunately, not a very entertaining video. I was kind of hoping that at least one of them would be a new figure that I wanted, and I would open it up on camera, and we'd do like a little mini review of it. Best case scenario, they would both be like that, but I at least was kind of counting on one. As it stands, I don't want to keep either of these, so I don't want to open them up. I want to sell or trade them. Her, I'm not so sure about because I don't know if I want to sell the original one or sell this new one. I kind of have to like think about that a little bit. Him, for sure, I want to sell or trade. Absolutely no offense meant to people who like this guy or He-Man fans or anything. It's just not my cup of tea. If you've deep dived into some of my videos, you know that I'm kind of particular about things, about what I collect, about the figures I get, even within certain lines, and this guy just isn't the guy for me. So yeah, I'm sorry that this video was kind of a letdown. I hope that most other people who bought the blind box got figures they wanted, figures they were hoping to get. I've seen a lot of people really excited about this, but yeah, unfortunately with blind box type things, it's just like, it's kind of a lottery. I saw someone on Reddit say that blind boxes are like gambling for children. And I mean, maybe not in this case, but yeah, kinda. But yeah, these two, at least this guy for sure, will be looking for a nice new home soon. But yeah, I don't want to open them until I know what we're doing with them. Especially this one, because I'm not sure if people really care about these being open since they're so easy to put back in the package. But I don't want to risk it in case someone's looking for him intact. Yeah, kind of a bummer. Oh yeah, and Patrick did indeed say that we shouldn't have done this. And he said, and I quote, "How did you know I was going to say that? Listen, I know many things, but I didn't know enough to know that we shouldn't have done this." Anyway, likes and subscribes are very much appreciated. Comments are more than welcome. Let me know what you got if you bought the blind box. Are you as disappointed as I am? Or did you get something really awesome? Yeah, I'm curious to see what everyone else got. So anyway, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.